I need to ask you about the scene when you jump out of the military plane. You guys are parachuting down. Was that all practical? Because so many of the stunts in this film are practical stunts, of course.
What Tom achieved on that was beyond remarkable. I mean, okay, there is skydiving. Skydiving is one thing, but a halo jump is an entirely different thing. The oxygen required to do that, and then the skills in the air are very different from flying in a wind tunnel. But just to start the day off, we could only shoot each segment of that for, I'm going to say 3 or 4 times a day. And it had to be, no, it was less than that. We had one actual shot we could use every day, and that was at dusk. And before that shot, we had training shots to get it there. But each time we went up to 27,000 feet, it was you'd sit in the plane breathing oxygen for half an hour. And we're in Jordan. And Jordan is not renowned for its cool temperatures. Yeah. So we're sitting in a plane for half an hour, boiling, just breathing oxygen and just sitting there with our heads down. People are falling asleep, whatever, just trying to relax. And then the lights are red in the plane as well. There's no normal lighting. And so you're starting, and they've put the fear of God of hypoxia into you. They say if you start to feel weird or different, or you want to take items of clothing off or anything, warn us, because the chances are you're going to die within the next few minutes. And so all you're thinking is, do I feel weird? Do I feel odd? Am I breathing normally? I don't want to take any clothes off, but I do because I'm so hot. Does that mean I'm hypoxic? And then you start to take off. And what the pressure does, because normally in an aircraft, when you're on a passenger plane, you're flying up and it just feels normal. Maybe your ears or your nose feel funny. But in this, all of your organs and everything inside you starts to swell and expand because you're not in a pressurized cabin. And so you're sitting there in the most extreme, I didn't realize how uncomfortable it was, right before, and then the tailgate opens, and that is a moment of relief. You're thinking, finally, we're going to start. It's all going to be over soon. And there's no massive blowout of pressure either when the tailgate opens. It just opens and it's still the normal thing. Yeah, but you've gone slightly insane because you've been staring at a red light, wondering if you're going hypoxic for the past hour.
And on top of that, you have to act.
Yes, of course, and then act. Then get it right, because you only have one shot at this.
One shot. You only did that in one take.
Don't mess it up.
And are they filming you in the air? How is that happening?
Yes, the cameramen in the air were incredibly skilled, because those guys, they had to hit certain marks every time. And the guy had a camera on his head. So where he's looking, because he has this little eyepiece, say for example, if I had to shoot your shoulder, I would have to be looking at your elbow. And when you're falling at whatever speed that is, and you've got to make sure that Tom Cruise is in the right frame, and Tom's trying to measure his distance as well and make sure that he flares out at the right time, the complexities required to achieve this kind of stuff is amazing. The fact that they got it, especially doing one take a day, was remarkable.
That all sounds so insane because normally you would have green screen or blue screen. Everything is kind of done in post. And when you watch this movie, you kind of think that because that's what we're used to. But it's so cool to think these are all practical stunts. You guys actually did that.
It's one of the best things about this movie is that you get to live the experience because you know it's real human beings and real scenarios. And so you're not... The audiences, we all know these days that half the stuff is CGI. But when you know it's a Mission Impossible movie, you know it's not CGI, that people are actually hurtling towards the Earth at maximum velocity, and if they don't do it right, everyone dies.
Of course, we know that you can handle action scenes because of Man of Steel, your Superman films, but it was cool to see you handle your own against someone like Tom Cruise, who has been doing this for so long.
Oh, thanks.
Was it cool working with him?
It was,
Did you learn a lot from him?
I did, yes. The thing about working with Tom and coming onto this movie is that I knew it was practical stunts, and I was very excited about that. I thought it was a wonderful opportunity to learn a lot and really get stuck in for the first time. But I've realized that there is so much in the way of skill sets that I have yet to learn to reach that level. I mean, Tom Cruise can stunt ride a motorcycle, stunt drive a car, he can hold his breath for 6 minutes or something ridiculous. He can stunt fly a helicopter in the mountains, he can stunt fly a plane in formation. all of these things are skill sets which I do not have. And physicality can only take you so far in stunts. And so I've walked off this project thinking, it's time to up my game. Yeah, it's time to learn some stuff.
Made in Hollywood.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. We want to know, what would you have asked? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, for more videos like this, hit the MIH TV logo right here. And for the next awesome video, click right there.